In today's video, we're making a tier list on all tier 5 blue style defense towers. Before we get into this video, come and join my Discord. The first person to join will get a special role which they'll keep for the rest of their time being on my server. I revamped everything so it looks all pretty and nice, and yeah, I want to grow my community. I want to talk to you guys, so it would be great if you would join. Sorry if I don't remember all the names of the characters or towers in this video, seeing as I haven't played in a while and I've just got back into it. Yeah, also in my last video I said it wouldn't work on my laptop. Guess what? It's working on my laptop now. So yeah, maybe look out for a stream or something. So anyways, let's get straight into the video and I'll see you guys then. Hi guys, I think I did an intro in the start, I'm not sure, but anyway, let's get right into the video. We've got Grandmaster Ninja, I think that's what it's called. Was that the Paragon? But anyways, this one, I mean, right, in BTD 5, Monkey City, all that lot, like first battles game, it was good. It had really high pierce, but I think it could be better in BTD 6. It's not worthy of a buff, but I definitely think it's not the best. Okay, so we have the Druid. Yeah, Druid top. This is the one with the... Is this the one with the ball? Or is that the... Yeah, this is the one with the ball. Okay, so not great. Could do... It's not great just because you can use it in a certain way that the ball will go down the track and it will destroy all like the ceramics and stuff. But most likely you're going to use that up for another spot with, let's say, Juggernaut or something. So it's worthy of a D tier. Yeah, I'm not going to explain why I put these in there. I think everyone knows why. I don't use Mortar much, really. I think I should, but it definitely does not deserve to be any higher than this lot. Only the big one is. Don't use you a lot either. This is the Alchemist one. I think it's decent. It's got decent damage. It turns... What other things does it turn? I know it turns stuff into it. Or is that all Druids? Or in the vicinity or something? I'm not sure. But anyways... We've got the missile one. Oh, this one's not great because I think, does it even one shot the OMGs? I know it does a lot of damage to it, but it could be better. Yeah, just buff. No one uses it either, so Dark Monkey, Super Monkey Plasma Club or Super Monkey Fan Club of Plasma. I can't remember what it's called, but. Yeah, it's not good. No one uses it, so it's good when you get the Paragon though. Decent damage actually. I think it one-shots ceramics, like deployable monkey, but you can't move it, or it's like there for a certain time. So D tier. Please buff. Please just buff. Please buff it because you can't. It's got good pierce, but it's really good in BTD Battles 2 and Battles 1. I just don't use it enough because it's not going to save you, is it? Really? Phoenix Lord is alright. It gives you a permanent like Phoenix above you as the ability for all the tier 4. But I think not a very high pierce count as well. No one's gonna have it. Yeah, I'm just not gonna talk about that. I think D tier, it doesn't need a buff, but I don't think I use it enough to have a proper opinion on what I should use with it. But I think the tack shooter's top thing is good for when you don't have any. It's good for early game because you don't have much you can pop leads with, unless you get like cannon or something or upgrades for your sniper monkey. But yeah, it's just my opinion. Okay, so now we have, I know it has a name, it's got like a weird name to it, but this is the one which pushes back Moabs. It's pretty good for like mid game, for like round 40 and to 80. It's good for like pushing back the what do you call them, like Moabs. Yeah, it does OMGs as well, so it's good for slowing down. I'm going to put this in A class. Elite Defender. Very, very good for early game. I remember cranking out the Elite Defender when I first started playing, and that's my go-to. I mean, it's obviously not the best choice, I think, but it's definitely a B class. Cluster Bomb, very, very good. I think it's really good for getting rid of the round 64. Ceramic Rush, it's really good, I think. Definitely A tier. Super Glue, good. It's good for slowing down for zone Gs and below, but I think if there was even ability for getting a bad, that would be great. Like just for like 3 or 4 seconds, just stun the bad instead of it not doing much. Okay, so we've got Trade Ship. Good when you have other trade ships, but alone, I mean, it gives you a decent amount of money. It's like 1,000 or like I'm not sure. I haven't played with them in a while, but it's good for Lich as well because you don't have banana farmers. So Trade Empire is pretty good. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Okay, so we have Ninja Bomb, the bomb one. It's okay. It's good for when you get a Paragon. It's good for a lot of pops as well. If you're grinding for the Paragon, especially with the Grandmaster Ninja, I think it's C tier. Okay, so we have the one-shot bomb submarine one. So I don't really have a greatest opinion on it, so I'm going to put it in C tier. Triple Mortar is alright, actually. I think it was pretty good for when I was grinding the XP when I was grinding XP for Mortar. When I was grinding XP for everything, I put this down up because it gets a lot of pops. So I'm gonna put you in D tier just because I feel like you could be better. You could do something better. Okay. This sniper monkey, I can't remember what it does. It's got, oh yeah, it bounces through balloons. It's good. It gives a buff to other sniper monkeys around it as well. Let's say you put the Elite Defender, this one, and the one which looks like that one Minecraft mob which no one voted for. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. Glaive Lord. Glaive Lord's very good. It was good in BTD battles as well. It's like the tier 4 one. So it's the equivalent as well. So you get that ability and throwing shurikens as well. Not shurikens, glaives, obviously. I think it's definitely B tier worthy. Oh, not A tier, B tier. Okay. Juggernaut. Juggernaut's good for getting pops for the Paragon for Dark Monkey. Don't use it often, really, because it does lock out my game quite often. But I think it's definitely... It's alright, but I think it's definitely D tier, sorry. Sentry Paragon. I know they changed the name, but I just can't be bothered to relearn it. So, Sentry Paragon is actually pretty powerful as well, but it's not something you need to get early game. So, beta. Apache Prime. Apache Primes are good for when you're early game. So when you grind out XP for other things, so it's good for getting down like layers of Moabs, BFBs, OMGs. But I don't think it'd be used, let's say, in like Bloonarius or Lich, because it's got high damage output, but it's very expensive. So I'm going to put you in beta. The Radioactive Camo Destroyer, that's my nickname for it. It's good for getting rid of camos and also destroying like layers of it. It's the... Is it the equivalent? No, my bad. Sorry, I was just going to say it was the equivalent to the 4th tier in BTD battles. But I think it's good. It's definitely not BAS tier, so I'm going to put it in C tier. The big one. The big one. It is used in BTD battles. It was really good for when you're doing like random free bonanza. It was good for destroying those like early game Moabs and ceramics. I don't massively use it, but it's very satisfying to use on like maps which have circular bits. You can destroy everything on like that moon map. I can't remember the name of it. Sorry guys. So I'm gonna put you in beta. Vengeful Sun God. S tier. There's nothing needed, just S tier. Okay, Batman or Legend of the Night, also S tier. Very fun to use, very, very, very cool, and I just like Batman as a whole. So, yeah. So, oh, another A tier today. So we've got the Monkey Engineer with its 5th tier, the super ability, so it buffs your thing, and when you get 10 of those on a Vengeful Sun God, nearly unstoppable. Or you put it on the 5th tier top banana research facility. Great, it pumps so much money out, and that sounds not weird at all, but you know. Oh yes, Viking Man, that's my nickname for it, by the way. He is also really good. It buffs permanently. It gives you a permanent buff on all your monkeys in the vicinity of his area. It's very good once you get a Chinook and just carry it around the map, buffing everything. But once you get rid of it, obviously the buff goes away. Very good. Banana Central, I think is what it's called. I might be getting mixed up with the other one, but I like it. It's very good. Supermines, good. Very, very good. Quite overpowered, but stupidly expensive. It's nearly like 100,000, I think. It's close to the temple of the monkey god. Okay, tack shooters, bottom one. What? Tack zone. There you go. Very good early game. It's good for everything. BTD battles 2, BTD 6. It's tremendously overpowered when you buff it with Blue Nut. What's it called? I'm so sorry. I can't remember what it's called, but it's very good when you buff it. So we have a True Sun God, which is the equivalent, not equivalent, but it's like basically when you don't do the stages for Vengeful, you get this. I'm gonna put it in A tier just because it doesn't see camo, which I find a bit stupid. Okay, Monkey City. I think that's what the upgrade is called, but it's the bottom tier, tier 5 for the Monkey Village. It puts all banana farms in the vicinity into one, so you could get more spaces, and it'll pump all the money it gains from that into one crate, which you can pick up. Which, if you get, there's one map, I think it's the military map, and you get all of put it in the middle at that one pixel perfect spot. You can get it's like 30 banana farms into one, and then you just fill it up and you get another. So I'm going to put it in S tier. Permaspike, very good for speedrunning bosses and the competitions. So I'm going to put it in A. Homeland is very good. I like it. It's very expensive though, so it's definitely a late game item. So yeah. Flying Fortress, good. I liked it. I've always liked Flying Fortress, but I'm going to put it in B tier just because I can. Yeti Man, that's another nickname. Very good. It gives a buff to your nearby things, and I think it slows down stuff. There you go. My English isn't well today. I'm very ill, so yeah. Okay, so Crossbowmaster, very, very, very good. I used it so much in BTD battles too, and use it. It's very good early game because it's cheap. It's like 21,000. It's close equivalent to Tack Zone. I definitely think it is okay, but it's got very high pierce. But I mean, you can have 2 of these as well though, so I think it's definitely an A tier material. Avatar of Wrath, very good for chimps. Once you get a bunch of these together and then you all upgrade on the bottom, very overpowered, very good, but not good with like Zonji's bads, all of that lot, but good with group balloons because it's got high pierce, it's got multiple fawns coming out, so I think it's definitely B tier material. Emperor Palpatine, but on a chair, that's what I call him. It's the Wizard's bottom tier, tier 5. Good. It's good for early game when you just need to pop those balloons, but you want to place it in an area where the balloons and eventually Moab's BFBs rise from the dead, and then they go attack the other balloons, but they follow the path. If you get in the wrong spot, like let's say you're playing on logs and you get in the wrong spot, it's going to go down the path and not actually hit the balloons. Oh, pardon me. So I think it's C tier. I like this guy because you can get some very satisfying plays, but his fawns, or fawns, come out so slowly. It's like especially when you have a longer map as well, it just gets annoying. So I think he's worthy in D tier. Sarbon, very good. Let's just say, oh no, DDT is about to hit, like go through the ending. Boom, you're saved. If it's got Camo on it, but you know. What's it called? It's like, it shoots a lot, but it destroys your computer. So I think it's good. I like it. It's, if you buff it with camos, it can definitely help you. Impale Spike Man. He slows down Moabs as well once you shoot it. So I don't really have an opinion. Don't use it much. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. Balloon Liquefier, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, but it's can make some very satisfying plays, but it shoots quite slowly in my opinion. So I think it will be D tier. So Minecraft Mob, which got like kicked out and no one voted for him. He's actually pretty good. He stuns balloons. I'm gonna put in A tier. The only reason I don't like the Robo Monkeys and that lot is, I'm going to put in B tier by the way, is because they don't have the ability to shoot, unless they changed it, where they can't shoot the one target because it won't work. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. So I think the glue gunner can be used in a couple different ways, but I think what it could use is more pop when you use the ability. I know it slows down everything, but if it had like a balloon liquefier version of popping, but not too fast, I think it could definitely be helpful, and people would use it way more often. Balloon Shredder, I enjoy using it, but it doesn't have, it's good against like balloons, not Moabs and everything, so I'm going to put it in D tier. Balloon Master Alchemist, good for getting the small balloon achievement. Was that small balloons or small? Yeah, small balloons. It's good for getting the achievement. It automatically turns a 0MG into a red balloon and anything below, which is Moabs. Unfortunately, it doesn't get bads, which would be quite overpowered if it did. It's good for late game, but I don't think anyone will get it early game, so I'm going to put it in C tier. We have a Submarine. This Submarine thing, right? It's... oh, where did I put it? Well, I mean, yeah, it's going in the one where I was going to put it, but... it's good, it gives it a buff, give it extra pierce and extra speed to every other submarine in its facility, but I don't use it too often, and I think it could use a bit of a buff. Boat pull, it can pull 2 BFBs, I think BFBs is the highest, maybe 0MGs, but it's good, it's fun to use, it's very cool actually. I like its design, it's like green, red, it's cool. Don't use it too often. I know it's got 3 spots, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so we have the balloon, Moab shredding things, but it gives off the ability every time instead of you having to click it. So it's basically just one of those robot things which can click, and it's got slower. It's a bit faster. Primary, it gives you good primary damage, and it does decent damage, but it could be a bit faster. In my opinion, but it's good damage. XXL trap, okay, it's okay, but it runs out quite quickly, so if they made it a bit more, let's say you're the DTT Russian level 95 and you don't have good DTT detection, it's good for getting those first couple of DTTs and then it will just break. So unless you can micro really quickly and delete it and then re-get it, it's good, but I think they could make the crates last a bit longer. Good for getting extra lives when you have Benjamin and everything, but I think it's just a bit of a waste of money because you just get a tiny bit more money each round. So I'm gonna put in C tier. Good for when you want to put a vengeful in the middle of logs, but no, I don't think many people use it that often, so I'm gonna put it in D tier. So now we've got the monkey. What do you call it? It's ninja monkey. It's like to assume. No, I can't say it. I'm not gonna even bother. But once you give it the ability to like go with others, and it gets very big pop count because it gives the buff to other things. I think this one can also slow down the next round. It's good, but I don't think. I think it could. It like takes like 2 rounds to regain, so it's all right. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. So today we have the. This is the wizard top one. It's actually pretty good, but it's quite expensive, so it's probably gonna be. I'm gonna put it in A tier just because I like it. It's really cool. It reminds me of Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, and I like it's his like thing where he pushes the white and orange fire out of his stick thing. Okay, that sounds weirder than I thought it would be. And finally, we've got the like. I don't know how I would explain. Permanent ability for tier 4, but on a tier 5. Very good for early game when you want to get rid of those things. I'm gonna put in B tier. And yeah, guys. So that's my tier list for the things. Maybe I'll do a Paragon list, or I should do like just tier 1s. So anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. Remember to check out my Discord and my Twitch, all which will be linked in the description. Have a great day, and bye bye.